Perfect timing, guys.
Thank God it's Friday night, and I just got
paid.
spent my whole paycheck on my rent. Yeah.
Jessica's supposed to say, welcome back to the
Okay, we can keep singing.
Welcome back to the Break Room, our daily show that keeps you updated on all nerdy news you need to know. Coming up,
the musical edition.
the musical.
The whole show's going to be like this, guys. Buckle
Addiction.
in.
Addiction and addition. Coming up today, you guys, we're talking about Avatar. Keeps it in the family.
Hey, step bro.
Oh, I'm stuck in this washer. The witches are back, you guys. Hocus Pocus 2 dropped today. Dropped at midnight if you were on my Twitter. And I'm very excited. And we run down the rumor mill. What is a rumor mill?
We'll find out.
It's a mill where they keep the rumors.
Ooh. It's where they harvest millers. Rumors.
Oh my God.
Millers. Rumors. I've been drinking.
Drinking millers.
I have it for legal purposes. I have it.
Oh my God. And thank
I've
you
been
guys.
drinking AG1s.
Oh, settle down. We're here with Tom Mickelson.
Hey, how's it going, Michelson? But that's
I said
okay.
Mickelson.
It's
Like
spelled
the
weird.
golfer, but different.
But different, exactly. Like the golfer, but not like the golfer, but like the golfer.
Michelson.
Yes.
Tom on the mic, bro.
Tom on the mic, exactly.
And then Jessica Clemons, who cares? And then Tommy
Oh my
Bechtold.
God.
It's pronounced Bechtold.
It's true.
I know damn well it ain't pronounced. Your mustache got so creamy. And we got John Costa.
My name's a stage name.
What's your real name?
Edward Cullen.
What?
Whoa!
Why didn't you go with that?
Happy Halloween.
Oh my God! Halloween has
Team
officially
John
begun on the
Costa.
break room.
Oh my God. You
right.
guys, we're so excited to bring you this show today. It's Friday. We're partying. We just got paid.
Yeah.
We're going to pay rent soon.
Also, Jessica, I'm sorry, real quick. Camera 4 if you can. Hey guys, I know that it's October. Please don't touch my AG1s. And I understand that right now, those of you living in your dumpsters and recycling bins are like, well, when is it going to be our turn to carve the pumpkins? The rotting pumpkins will start entering your garbage cans around October 20th, okay?
What?
And then you can recarve them
November
and
1st.
repurpose them. October 20th is what I meant. Because people carve them too early and they rot and they have to carve
That's
them again.
true.
So you'll get the first wave of rotting pumpkins in about 3 weeks. So do not panic. Also, I'm starting a charity.
No, you're not.
What's it called?
It's called Thirsty Tommy's Pumpkin Sucking Patch.
I've heard of
We're
that,
donating
actually.
pumpkins to underserved dumpsters and trash people all over the SoCal area. So if you're living in a dumpster, call in and we'll come give you a pumpkin and I'll suck on it for a bit.
Oh no, I'm
the Lord's
not
work.
donating. I'm not donating. But you know what I am donating to?
Ooh.
These headlines.
Hey!
Get 'em.
Woo! Also, Brandon, I care about you. Brandon in the chat.
Hey, Brando.
When is your name going to change from off-screen producer Brandon? Because he is always on
He ain't
screen.
here.
Brandon, we're so happy you're with us from our gourds to our oh Lord.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
He just got 1,000 in his pocket.
That
He can just bring them out
that one was
anytime.
a good one. That one was a good one. I was trying to guess it. In an interview with Variety, Sigourney Weaver, God bless her, says Avatar 2 is based on James Cameron's own family.
Poor man.
Jesus.
Absentee
Which one?
father.
Interesting.
What? Oh, wait a minute. I guess I don't know.
I'm just
I don't
assuming
know.
that he was on like a boat.
He's been
for
married like 9 times.
years.
Right?
Has
Was
he?
he married to
Linda
Catherine
Hamilton. He was
Bigelow?
living Catherine Bigelow.
Okay.
Bam
Oh,
Bam
yeah, I remember
Bigelow.
Catherine Bigelow.
The wrestler.
Catherine Bigelow famously said that he's a bad husband.
Did she?
I think so.
That might be a spoiler for Avatar 2. Maybe
But a
it's
hell
bad,
of
maybe
a hell of a friend and
Yeah.
a great mechanic.
What?
Okay, so Sigourney Weaver said the story is about family, about our families trying to stay together, the lengths to which we all go to protect each other and protect the place where we live.
You know what I hate about this movie?
That
I'm excited for this movie, but Tommy, you've seen footage of this.
I have.
Apparently, Sigourney Weaver is in the movie, and she's also playing her own daughter.
Yes.
a 14-year-old girl.
I don't.
heard, yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't feel good about it.
It's yet unexplained. You can do some inferring from the footage, and I don't want to give spoilers, but it does appear as though like they've uploaded her conscience into a child, but the child is not completely.
So,
Wait,
so the
wait,
child
wait,
is a
wait.
human child, or
No,
is it
the
Avatar
child
Blue?
is a Na'vi, but it's like in the
doing
same
some
this-
kind
Wait,
of
in the
Jurassic
same way
World.
that Jake Sully is a Na'vi.
is this because she passed away in the first
Yeah, and
one?
then
so
remember they put her in
Hey,
the tree
stop.
and the roots.
Yeah.
My dog is now eating the stupid pellets that you guys have been shooting.
Whoa.
Yeah,
they're
just
not
eat it,
toxic.
you guys. Gel blasters are non-toxic.
Yeah, they're actually good for dogs.
I was drinking a
great.
few right before we got on. You guys, Hocus Pocus 2 is out now. It's spooky season, baby. I just shot my breakdown. That'll be on our channel next week. You guys gotta check it out. Hocus Pocus 2 was very fun for me, and I cried in it. I'm also having an emotional week, so it could be that. But I think it was just because the movie's really good.
I like drinking AG1s because it makes me feel like I just had an entanglement with She-Hulk. You know what I'm
you
saying?
crushed that.
I'm just so
Wow, I didn't even see that.
They're not even sponsoring us today.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my god.
Just hang in there.
Oh my god. We wanted to introduce a new little segment on the show called Rumor Mill.
Ooh.
Rumor Mill.
Is there a graphic for that? Or?
I'll never tell.
There's no graphic.
No graphic.
Go to camera 4.
Oh, get out of here!
Does that count?
Festy.
God, that made me choke on my own spit.
Choke on what? I'm
You'll never know.
Oh, the Rumor Mill. I know what it was.
Those
Okay.
little gel balls.
These are stories we can't source or confirm, you guys.
Yeah.
That's why, hence the name Rumor Mill. But from some of the things we're hearing, we believe them to be true. Okay. So our first of the Rumor Mill.
Yeah, these are exciting.
Our first rumor is that we're getting a new trailer for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever on Monday, and tickets will also go on sale that same day. We did just get some new images from the film too that we want to show you. Let's look at it.
Don't know. I might have done a miscommunicado, and Dashiell might not have put those on the
Oh,
graphics
no.
package.
Give us the Thirsty Thespians graphic again. Quick. Quick,
Panicking
Dashiell.
in the back.
Quick,
Absolute bedlam.
Thank
Go to
God.
commercial.
But we can describe them because we've seen them, and you can find them online. Empire Magazine are the folks who put them out, I think.
They get all the good images.
They get those good images,
Which one?
baby.
Empire Magazine.
There's a shot of Lupita Nyong'o's character in her sort of funeral attire.
Oh, the white. With the white. Yeah. The white
You've
marching
got
band.
Ramonda and Riri Williams in a couple of shots. There's a really great shot of M'Baku wearing his new costume. He's got like this cool ape-like chest piece that looks really sick. So go check those out. We think we're getting a trailer on Monday because we think we're getting ticket sales on Monday.
That makes
And,
sense. That tracks
as it
in terms
happens-
of like
That's
how
gonna
far in
be
advance
the-
they'd come out.
That's gonna be the hardest thing to get.
I hear a lot
impossible.
of people in the chat clamoring for the Quizmaster. The Quizmaster has been detained by the FBI and is being held at Guantanamo Bay.
That was sad. They were waiting for her outside of the outside of the room
Yeah.
when she rapped.
Is
was
it
one of
because
those-
you guys were questioning what year they were born or where they were alive? Oh no.
Well, Quizmaster claimed to be 280 years old, I think. Fleshy Anna is also weirdly missing, but Garage Door Anna's here, so that's good.
What? I'm very confused. Either way, our next rumor is that Bo DeMaio.
We're saying
right.
Bo DeMaio because it's more fun.
Is that Cinco's brother?
Okay.
Took me a
Stop.
second.
I
I'm
wish
so upset.
Dashiell
It
had
took me.
the
It took me a
cancel
second. I'm so upset. It took me too long. Good one, Tommy.
Thank you.
No! Is doing a page
Gracias.
one. Bo is doing a page one rewrite on Blade. Page one is an industry term for throwing the whole script away, just tossing it and starting from scratch. Looking like we won't get that one by November 2023 after
Unless he
all.
pulls Zach Braff and writes Garden State in 48 hours. However
Did he
long.
really? How
Yeah,
much
Zach
cocaine
Braff,
did he
yeah.
use?
Zach Braff?
Yeah.
I don't know. A horse's portion?
Well, he was able
What
to
is
get
that?
a
Excuse me,
killer
what's a horse's
soundtrack
portion?
off of that. That's about this
horse's
much.
Horse's portion?
yeah.
You never done horse rails before? That's when you line up just a baseball field line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
it's like, meh.
We're just kidding, guys. For legal purposes, once again, everyone here is stone sober and has never done
Stone
drugs or
sober.
drank alcohol.
Oh, thank you.
But I heard of that because what the rumor is that the script is only like 90 pages, which is not a lot. It only has like 2 very flimsy action
I heard mostly
sequences.
drawings, too.
Yeah, really.
Mostly crayon drawings.
It's just him gonna be standing there like flipping pages like
Yeah.
Love Actually, but
Yeah.
it's all Blade content.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. I would watch
It's
that.
a lot of proclamations of Blade is going to his neighbor and is like,
Yeah.
I know I can't have you, but to me you're perfect.
And if I could, I would suck you dry.
They're like, sir, this is an Arby's.
All right.
They have the meats.
Okay. You
Hey.
two need to be on that side. You guys need to switch chairs right now because you need to be on this side of the table. Let's go. Switch sides.
Okay, all right.
Get out.
I'm cool.
This is the problematic side of the table.
All right.
Nothing will get done now. if I'm
Welcome
over here
to
about-
Problem Town on
Feel
here.
alright.
Here's where we get crazy.
Oh my god. So
Yeah.
Marvel just released a new featurette for their upcoming Werewolf by Night TV special, and we have a clip. Let's show.
Ooh.
We're introducing a world that will ultimately become quite important to the future of the MCU.
It's time to put something different out into the world. It's going to be so cool.
There is no peace without blood, and so it shall be. So it shall be. So it shall be.
Someone
Quite important to the
Cool.
future
That's
of the
so
Marvel
interesting.
Cinematic Universe.
That's incredible. Hey, Raul, Lillian, please be safe in the chat.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna be like, what is
And by the way, call me later, all right? After the show. I got
Well,
nothing
like
but
people are
free time tonight.
putting
No,
putting
no,
bunny horses in
no.
the chat for a horse rail.
Horse rails.
Horse rails. It's a horse and a train, okay? That's the
Oh.
official. Horse rails
I
are.
rail a horse.
It's gonna get the wrong impression. People are gonna think we're railing horses.
We're not railing
I
horses,
rail.
we're doing
No,
horse rails.
No, that would be the rail before the horse. You don't
Speaking
wanna
of
do
which,
that.
Santa Anita Racetrack opens tomorrow. If you
My
want to
God,
see the
he
Batman,
won't
I'll be in
stop
box.
about this.
I'll be in
betting?
a box.
Are you
better,
betting?
you better believe it. Someone in the chat, leave me a 3-number combo. I'll bet it on the first race.
He's not gonna be in a box. He'll leave in a box. Guarantee it.
Whoa!
I'm just saying you're gonna go hard. I'm just saying you're gonna
Cardboard
go hard.
box?
Yeah, yeah, cardboard box.
Because I
Trash
can't
bags.
afford my car anymore
Trash
because I
bags,
lose
yeah.
too much money on my horse rails.
Okay. Either way. Sorry to
Phantom
change
Froggy
the
says,
subject.
do you read chat? The answer is no.
No.
Never.
Sorry.
Not a day in our lives. Are we excited for? We're excited for Werewolf.
No,
Right?
I'm not excited
I
for
know
this
you're
movie.
excited.
I hate Halloween. I hate spooky things.
You don't like
I
Halloween.
don't like werewolves.
Is
I'm very excited.
is Werewolf by Night when we should drop our first break room sleepover watch party?
Oh, we should.
Should we watch that? Should we stream it live? Watch it live. People can watch with us when it drops. It's a Friday night, right?
Tweet at us if that's something.
If
we
you guys
want
are
to see.
interested, call in, send us a piece of written mail, or
give your
just
phone
put it in the chat.
We
Give
could
people your
also
phone number.
we could also tie up and make a little tent in here and just be in our footy pajamas.
Yeah, we
I
can
have
be
a
on our
lot of-
jammies,
And not
watch
broadcast it.
Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, and just kiss each other.
I did find it interesting
God.
that Feige says it's really this movie is important to the future of the MCU because a lot of the speculation we were doing about Blade was that they loved so much about what they got from Werewolf by Night and they weren't seeing that in the Blade stuff, and maybe now they're sort of redoing the Blade stuff so that we can go from the tone of projects like Werewolf by Night into properties like Blade and maybe Midnight Suns in the future.
And it was also reported early on that Michael Giacchino was the one who pitched this to Kevin Feige, and he's like, "Really,
right.
you want to do Werewolf by Night?" So it ended up being some kind of afterthought to now being something super important to the MCU.
Interested in it because of the way that everyone's talking about it, even
yeah.
like the people inside Marvel. It's like it felt like at first they were like, "Yeah, it's just gonna be our holiday special. We're just gonna make it, whatever." And then it's the biggest thing that's hitting right now, and I'm like, "Wait, you guys kind of." It felt like they not like a throwaway, but it felt like they were like, "Oh, we're not gonna expect too much," and it's getting great reviews.
Someone in the chat is asking if we have Redemption today. We don't. Redemption will be back next week. Took a little time off. But if we raise $5,000, Tommy and I will kiss at the end of this.
Everybody.
If
Tommy,
we raise
not
$5,
Tommy.
Tommy and I will kiss at the end of the episode, but you won't get to see it.
If we
If we raise $50, me and John will kiss all the time.
Whoa!
Heard it here first.
And if we raise $2.5 million, the four of us will spring break triple, quadruple kiss. The way remember they used to do that on MTV where everybody would bash out.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
buy
I
it.
do
I
remember
wanna
the
know
old
now.
spring break triple quadruple
None of you
kiss.
guys were born. None of you guys were
Oh,
born. Free girls from your city?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Thank God. I've been waiting for
Tommy,
that's-
for it.
all the girls in my city have been
I
paid.
think that's my favorite.
You're being paid?
That's my favorite Rolling Stones album. Free girls from your city. The girls are free in the city tonight. They're going down to the disco dance, and the free girls in your city.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to end the show there.
On the face.
He wants more freaking gems.
Hey,
He wants more.
I'll give you some later. Okay.
Uncle
Oh,
John.
God, you can't
Uncut.
feed the dog beads.
Have we done
Hey,
anything
on the
related
Phase
to the
Zero
show yet?
podcast.
Trying to say it. I've been trying to say it. On the Phase Zero podcast, Werewolf by Night director Michael, say less.
Giacchino.
Thank you.
Giacchino?
Giacchino, maybe?
I'm Italian.
Okay.
I think it's
I'm not-
Giacchino.
That's
go.
probably right.
Pinocchio. Revealed that most of the
Sadai.
effects in the special were practical, including the transformation of Jack Russell into the werewolf. All practical. Which I didn't. Wasn't there photos released of that?
Ooh. So this is specifically talking about there's like I think
YouTube,
they're gonna
stop,
do
Pablo.
I think they're gonna do one of those classic sort of they've been doing this a lot in She-Hulk where they like will cut away when she's transforming into She-Hulk maybe to save money or something.
Yeah.
But I think what they're gonna do is we saw the shot of Kristen Ritter, not Kristen Ritter, in the cage, and you saw him transform into the werewolf in like shadow behind her. That was all practical, and I think they're then going to cut to the actor in makeup.
Or it might be like Thriller or like Michael J. Fox, where just like hairs start
That'd be
coming over
awesome.
his hand and stuff
You
like
said
that. maybe.
Thriller, and then you said Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, what was the American
You're talking
Werewolf?
about Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf. Sorry, I'm talking about
American
Teen Wolf.
Werewolf
and I'm
was
talking
all
about Thriller.
practical too, though. They
Yeah,
had
I
the
don't think
motor
they're gonna
that
quite
pushed
go
the
that
snail
far.
down.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't
Speaking
mean to
of,
correct you.
Is that Stan
Two
Winston?
Michaels.
I couldn't tell you. I hate that guy. Hey, speaking
Stan
of
Winston?
yeah.
Why?
Or John
He,
Landis?
he had sex with my wife.
Oh,
Speaking of Werewolf by
someone
Night,
had to.
today is Friday, which means it's time for another Fresh Face Friday, brought to you by our good friends at Geology. Oh my goodness
We're not
gracious!
live, right? That's pretty good.
I hate to be John right now.
Practice.
What happened to me?
This is the segment where we celebrate a new face to the MCU, and this week we're introducing you to, again, not Kristen Ritter, but Laura Connolly,
Yes.
who will be debuting as Elsa Bloodstone in the upcoming Marvel special presentation, Werewolf by Night. And I say that because every time I've seen a trailer, someone in the comments have been like, was that Jessica Jones?
Yeah.
The answer is no. Although that would be fun. But Laura Connolly is a North Irish actor, and you might know her work from The Nevers or Outlander. But soon she'll be hunting down monsters in black and white. So whether you're tracking mythological beasts or just walking around town, you want to rock a face with fresh, well-hydrated skin. At least I do. And so does my wife. And that's where our friends at Geology come in. They offer a whole range of products to help your skin look its best. They'll even help you find products best suited for your specific needs. I got an oily forehead and a dry under my nose. We're not going to talk about why.
Well, I was going to say, what's drying it out?
But Geology has specific products that are tailored exactly for my needs, because I took a quiz, and you could take that same quiz at geology.com/newrockstars, and they'll suggest this perfect lineup of skincare items for you. So head to geology.com/newrockstars to use our promo code Rockstar70 to save 70%.
That is an insane discount.
70%.
I'm a man who likes to keep his skin creamy and dreamy. You guys know that. I'm a cream boy. I've always been a cream
You're
boy.
a cream boy. You're a soft boy.
I'm a soft, saucy boy with creamy skin and hands that have never seen a tough day in their life.
What aren't you? Also, I love doing the Geology ads for that. I'm always like 70% off.
70%. 70%. You
Wipe
have no
down my
excuse.
skin.
And can you eat the products when you're done using them?
I couldn't tell you that.
Okay.
You want to try?
You can try.
They're right here, dude.
All right, if we raise $5,000, Tommy's going to eat some Geology.
Dude, he's going to do it for free right now.
I'll shotgun a Geology.
Yeah. We'll do that before the kiss.
It says consuming will kill you within minutes.
Oh, so could you eat some?
Also, yes, chat, I was sad every time John brings up his wife.
Oh, my wife. It's Jessica.
Yeah, surprise!
She-Hulk. We got 2 more episodes to go.
2.
I know, incredible. And one of our favorite Reddit users, who maybe I don't know if he's a good guy or not, but he's been helpful. His name is Costas Pat 257. It's not my
Costas,
alt.
are you watching?
It's not my alt. And that user,
Lillian, your chats have been out of control today, Lillian.
glazed donut skin.
I'm worried about you.
Moist.
Or I'm excited.
That user has been compiling some really cool cuts of like the remaining She-Hulk trailer footage that haven't been shown yet, and we wanted to just kind of take a look at some of that footage
that's nice.
do a little breaking down of what this footage might mean and where the last 2 episodes are going to go.
Up to this episode. Like
Yeah.
everything from the trailers.
So let's run that. There's no audio, so we're just gonna talk over it.
That's actually good. Yeah.
Abomination. Okay.
So
yes.
she's like fired.
The gala that I
We're
talked
gonna have
about.
still frames of all this in a second, but we just want to run through all this
Yeah,
stuff.
the
There's
gala.
a fight scene at the gala.
Is that?
This is the
Everything's
Daredevil
crazy.
gala and the
Yep. Maybe the
Sleep
wrecking
Frog
crew
coming
in there, and then of course
Matt
all the
Murdock.
Daredevil stuff that we have not seen yet. She's got her suit
Super
on.
suit.
She's looking
got a
good.
fat butt.
Okay, and then we have some Leapfrog stuff as well.
Or Daredevil stuff.
and some Daredevil stuff.
Yeah.
He's the man without fear.
And then this cool shot of her walking up the steps of what looks like the DA's building.
You know, it's funny. He missed something.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
He missed the part in the trailer where it's Mark Ruffalo and her standing on top of the roof, and they're talking.
Oh, that ad look, the 70s.
Well,
looking
we
ad?
don't know if it's an ad, and we
wouldn't
we
like
know
it
it is
so
70s looking.
That's interesting. I almost pulled that image. It does look very 70s. It's a throwback reference to some of the old 1970s Hulk TV show. And maybe that got cut out at some point.
I
Maybe
think
it was just for
I
advertising,
think it
maybe?
was just for ads, and they made it, and they were
Yeah.
like, we can just slot this in. But it is something that I, because I'm doing the breakdowns, I'm
Yeah.
constantly like, we
Where's
haven't
that-
touched on
where's
it.
that damn
we
photo?
haven't touched on it, and I don't think we're gonna see
And
Mark
if Bruce,
Ruffalo
yeah,
again.
if Bruce Banner comes back, then they'll have to start
Can
answering
I
some
add
other questions.
One little thing.
Yeah, of course.
Just to add to what you're
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
we talked about this in Inside Marvel. There is only 2 episodes left. We do not have enough time to get into Leapfrog.
No.
Why Titania broke into the courtroom. That
Who-
if that
who's behind the
Bruce,
needles,
Who's
yeah.
behind the needles?
We know who's behind the needles.
It's Tom.
Do we?
We're gonna get into it all. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
First things first. I want to bring up an image that Jessica talked about a little bit in her breakdown. That's out now on the channel.
Yeah.
Go check it out if you haven't done so already. But can we bring up that first image of Emil?
Is it the one you
Blonsky?
made? Oh.
Yeah. So there's this shot of Emil Blonsky transformed back into Abomination. But if you look sort of at the location here, he's got these inspirational posters up that we saw at his retreat center. But to me, this location feels more like hunting lodge than it
I was
did.
gonna say, are those antlers?
You know,
an
yeah,
antler
chandelier than it does, you know, like the lodge that we've already seen. So at some point, Emil is going to violate his parole and turn back into the Abomination amidst like a gaggle of fans and followers, maybe like a book signing or something like that. Yeah, theory.
So it is so insane to think about this because I don't want it. But ever since Emil showed up, I think that's been the long game. That's why he chose her as, he was like, I just want to make amends. He didn't really want to make amends. He was actually working with the intelligentsia, setting this all up. And I really don't want Emil to be bad, right? But I think that's the great writing that the show is giving us is like, we don't want him to be bad. Just like Josh, we love them.
Yeah,
but
we didn't want it to be bad.
that turn was always written and it was always there. We just didn't want to look at it. So I think Emil's just setting this up for the long game, and that is another place that's on the compound that she just hasn't seen.
Totally
I
possible.
think this is what I think. I think Emil is not going to be bad, but he is desiring to be able to turn into Abomination again. I think he now views himself in a heroic light, and I think he's going to stage something at that whatever that lodge is that requires him to turn into Abomination, much like Wang in his fights were kind of like not staged, but were like bought and paid for by Wang, and I think it's like
Syndrome in The Incredibles.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a like I have to turn into him because he's wearing the shirt. The shirt still fits, right? Like obviously he's seen the tailor, right? Like we have to assume he's been to
Right. He's got
Lucas Jacobson
Or
or whatever.
he's just like always as like
Abomination.
Also, I like the fit on that shirt. He kind of looks like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
He looks like a chef. It looks like a chef shirt.
Yeah,
He's
chef.
been working out.
It's
He's been in
funny,
prison.
it's funny that you
Chef.
said that because that ties into another theory I have. Is I was thinking that he might end up being in the Thunderbolts, hopefully, and that'll be part of his characterization that they need a heavy like the Abomination, but he's going to be this nice guy that doesn't like to hurt people anymore, and that's going to be his character is the contradiction
That
between
would be
this
a
huge,
cool
hulking,
post-credit
powerful
scene,
guy,
Valentina
and then,
coming
yes,
to
Valentina
him.
coming and him joining with them.
That was
against his
my
will.
pitch at the very beginning of the show, and
Yeah.
it is so much changed. And I want to agree with Tommy and his theory really badly, but I'm also just like, I don't like that room is they play really hard the heightening of like, hey, not all men act like this, but we're gonna make sure you notice this is how men act on the show.
Yes.
It's a room full of men in that cabin with the deer antlers. Like, I just don't, even if he did something good and they're high-fiving him, I'm like, this is a room full of nothing but men. So, and what I know from this show is every time there's a group of men, nothing but bad things have happened so far.
That's very true.
Except at the year.
Men.
Oh God, right here. Oh God, please don't break the table again. I have to fix the table if you guys break it.
Tethered and my rage is unbound.
We also get this shot of Jennifer in her bedroom with some of her belongings in a banker's box. Now, we cross-referenced this with earlier episodes just to make sure this hadn't been in the show yet. When she did get fired from the DA's office, it was not in that second episode when she gets fired. It's possible that this was shot for that episode and ultimately got cut, but still made it into some promos. But it hasn't been in the show yet, and so I would speculate that there's a shot that follows that of like some reporters at her building that we also did not see. So it's very possible as we get to some of the other shots in this that perhaps Blonsky violating his parole. I keep saying patrol. Parole means that she gets canned. It could be possible that some of the things that we see in these next few shots are what gets her fired.
Yeah. And maybe I was thinking those could also happen out of order. Like maybe, she gets in trouble. Everybody's hiding her house, so she has to move, and that's maybe a place that she moves to kind of escape.
Yeah, very possible. Very possible. Similar to what we saw in Spider-Man No Way Home, and those scenes led us to a certain character that we know we're going to be getting in this show as well. So who knows? But that takes us to our next shot. We have She-Hulk arriving at some kind of gala or gala, depending on how you pronounce that word.
Can I break the news?
Gala.
Things go wrong. There's all these crazy red flashing lights. We have some government officials that show up with... they've got those like handheld cannon things. We saw bigger versions of those in the Incredible Hulk. Most recently, we saw them in Ms. Marvel. Yep. So best guess is that's probably the DODC, the Department of Damage Control, that sort of comes to that gala. Best guess there, right, is that whoever is heading up the intelligentsia, we suspect Todd, has probably injected himself with some of that good old Hulk juice and is now
Hulk
sort of
boost.
coming in to wreak some havoc.
Abomination.
They only want me for my Hulk juice.
So this is another instance where it's possible that Jen gets fired from GLK&H because of whatever she's doing, this vigilante justice stuff that she's doing at this gala.
The stuff that she's doing at the gala, that's the gala for the women's lawyer of the year.
That's right. She's the female lawyer of the year.
You're right.
Which it could also be that's the meetup point for Daredevil, and she has her suit underneath, because we see that scene later that's like the same kind of wrecking crew kind of lights and them going against each other. So I think she's going underground, kind of like in Hawkeye when Kate Bishop was like, I need to go put on my suit, and just like went underground where everything was happening. Yeah. It'll kind of mirror that situation. That's what I'm hoping, because I'm tired of her being set up.
Right, and we see this is obviously takes place at night. Obviously, there can be multiple night scenes that happen in the last two episodes, but like that could definitely take us from the gala to the Leapfrog stuff to the Daredevil stuff.
Yeah, I don't know when Leapfrog's coming in. That part is very confusing.
Here's what we know, right? We know that Leapfrog and Daredevil and Jennifer are all connected to Luke Jacobson, the fashion designer, right? So like we have to go back there. She has to get her suit again. Daredevil has to go back there. Matt Murdock, he has to get his suit. We saw the actor who plays Leapfrog in that building already. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Luke Jacobson comes back and, I don't know, we get to see a scene with a bunch of people that have been teased throughout this thing. But the next shots we get are of Daredevil, Leapfrog, She-Hulk, in a few different locations here. My guess is that Daredevil's probably in town to pick up his suit, maybe do some lawyering on his own, since it does seem like Matt and Jen grab a drink at Legal Ease. If you look at the background of this, it's similar decor to Legal Ease, the bar that's been in the show so far. We brighten some of this stuff.
Maybe Matt goes to the Lawyer of the Year awards.
That's very
That's why he's in LA.
Yes.
And maybe he was nominated.
I love that.
Maybe he was nominated as the
male lawyer of the year.
I was just gonna be like pro bono lawyer.
No, he probably goes. He probably attends it. He probably
goes every year.
This is like good.
He's a great lawyer.
Snap.
He got Peter Parker off, and he couldn't get.
That's right.
He couldn't get Happy Hogan off though. But who can? Only Marissa Tomei, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Tomei, are you done?
She's dead.
and that robot that Tony gave to Happy as a gift.
The dummy.
So what this tells us, right, is that at some point Jennifer and Matt will know that each other are lawyers, right? Obviously, they're going to meet each other not in their costumes or in their transformed states, but I think this is a good tip-off that like they might do some lawyering together or against each other, or
and
there
Matt's
will be
gonna
some
know actually that it's still Jennifer, obviously, because he can hear her heartbeat, he can smell her like with all the other senses. But she
and he's probably heard the news that there's a lawyer in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
that's
it's not a secret.
It's
not a secret. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
So I also wouldn't be surprised if Jennifer somehow gets fired from GLK&H and joins Matt at his law firm, Nelson, Murdoch, and Walters.
Oh, Barbara?
Give her a partnership.
Jennifer,
Yeah, Barbara Walters.
No, she's got to earn it. It's like Mad Men. You know, she's got to smoke a lot of cigarettes and sleep with a lot of hookers. Before
You can't give the women the name on the building
right.
too early.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You guys, stop.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Stop
what
it!
men do. What are you talking about, Jess?
It is 2022. My name is the only thing on
And then there's one last thing that has not been in
Jessica
trailer
and Company.
footage, but has been online for a while now.
Yeah.
Titania actress Jamila Jamil tweeted something out before the show started, I think, that was like her and Mark Ruffalo in costume together. And she was just saying like how much of a treat it was to work with Mark. So obviously, if you look at the background again, there's a police car. There's a police car in the background. It could be the gala, but it also could be Blonsky's retreat center. We've got that sort of like
Is he having like an open house?
that cottage-looking building there. So Hulk is definitely coming back in this show at some point. I don't think they would shoot all this stuff and then not end up using it.
The only thing I'll say is that sometimes they shoot things out of sequence, and so the afternoon they may be shooting another episode, and the morning, so that's when they met.
That's true, but this is a location shoot, which makes me think they're probably, if they were on a stage together,
that's true.
Totally. But since they're on location, it makes me think that they're probably going to share a scene together.
Yeah.
So now that we've gone through all of that, I have questions for you guys.
Oh,
right?
wow. I thought we were done. I'm exhausted.
No. That's just the lead-in, baby. The biggest question that I have for all of you guys is like, okay, we know we're getting Hulk back. Do you think we're going to get any resolution to the Hulk on Sakaar story? Or do you think that he's just going to kind of come back for a cameo or a save-the-day moment or whatever, or saying goodbye, and we're going to save that Sakaar stuff for another project?
I think we're going to get a tease for furthering the story. I don't think we'll get resolution. I think maybe Hulk will come back and be like, I have
learned some crazy shit.
Like I'm only back for a minute. It's my son's birthday. You're what?
I'm imagining it's going to be like Maz Kanata. It's like, great question for another time. Let's have the rest of the show now, and let's go move on with it.
That's it?
What?
That was the whole thing?
I thought we'd dress them, but
It was a
I was like ready for
and then we're moving on.
God. Computer, isolate image.
enhance. No, go to the next one, and then maybe I'll come back to
The
this
next
one, 'cause-
question?
Yeah, because I feel like there's 2 episodes, too much stuff.
There's a lot.
Maybe let me
Sure.
hear the other questions first, then I can deduce what I think about the first one.
Okay, here's a little more sleuthing that we did.
Yeah.
The first 4 episodes were all directed by Kat Coiro.
Right.
Those were the episodes that all had post-credit scenes. The next 3 episodes have been directed by Anu Valia. And those episodes did not have post-credit scenes. So those are the 7 episodes we've had so far. The following 2 episodes, the last 2 episodes, are going back to Kat Coiro, right? So that leads us to kind of think like, oh, it's possible that we'll have more post-credit scenes for the last 2
I
episodes.
would like that.
And again,
Right.
with only 2 eps left, there's not enough time. They got to give us some. They got to give us some end credits.
Plus, you know, you would hope that the very last episode, at the very least, would get end credits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it will.
So my question is like, let's do a roundtable. What's your pitch for sort of either a cute end to the series or a bombshell, kind of like setting up future MCU stuff? I got a Slack message. Future MCU stuff.
Firstly, I want to shout out Matthew Gilbert, who said he'll exit the spaceship smoking a cigar.
Hey,
Oh, celebratory
That's a good
cigar?
one. I
A
love
cigar.
it. Make sure to clip the tip, and then
Jesus.
you do
I
that
thought we
for a
said we were
cigar?
going to have to raise a certain amount of money to do that.
I'm not holding your wrist, Tommy.
Inside Joe. Inside Joe.
Live on New Rockstars.
I realized it was funny when we were talking about it, and then we just bring it to the
I
All
got
right,
it, though. I got it.
here, I'm going to set up the greatest post-credit scene of any Disney Plus series ever. It would break the internet, and so the post-credit scene is Jen Walters is back. Things have returned to normal for She-Hulk, and she's like packing up or something, and she looks out at breaks the 4th wall, and goes, "So yeah, I guess I'm back to being an everyday lawyer for the superpowered individuals, and I love myself." And then someone from the 4th wall answers back, because who else is breaking the 4th wall? It's Deadpool. We pan into a living room where Deadpool and Wolverine are eating popcorn, and they have been watching She-Hulk the series the whole time.
Wow.
And then Wolverine turns to Deadpool and is like, Why are you talking to her? Because he doesn't know about the fourth wall breaking.
Wow.
That's what it is. That's the
Break
sequel.
the internet.
I did have, during our She-Hulk predictions, one of the things that I had predicted for the full season was that at some point Jennifer would be watching Disney Plus. But I like that. I feel like I would award myself partial points. If that
Yeah, I would give you partial points for that.
I think the leader's going to show up at the very, very last episode post-credit.
Yeah,
Okay,
I agree
okay.
with that. I think we know the leader's going to be in New World Order. We think we might get Hulk in that movie as well. I think the leader's a great bet. Tim Blake Nelson.
I think
I don't. By the way, I
Guys,
don't
it makes me
think.
uncomfortable.
I don't think my post-credit scene is going to happen. I just want it to.
I want it to happen too.
It's like everyone wants that to happen.
Give me everyone.
I want mine to happen first.
Balls. Somebody's super chatted balls. By the way, the person that keeps asking us to wish their Nan happy birthday. Happy birthday.
No.
Hey, Nan. Happy birthday, baby.
God,
I hope
damn.
someone blows your candles out tonight.
Oh my God.
God, we stopped drinking
And
on
if they
Friday
don't,
episodes, but now
Tommy
we're
will
just
do
getting
it.
overtly sexual towards people's
I don't. I'm
grandmothers.
just saying, someone's gonna blow the. She's a Nan. She may not have the wind power.
Right? Her teeth might flap.
Someone else said talk about Community movie. Yeah, we all have an opinion on the Community movie. It's if you don't have Yvette Nicole Brown and Donald Glover, they shouldn't make it.
I say do a whole movie that's just Chevy Chase. Get everyone else
spin-off.
out of there.
Someone in the chat said, Jessica, be careful around John if you're married to him. And now I know why. Because you are a supporter of Chevy Chase.
Oh
John-
yeah, that man's an
Sounds
icon.
like that new
nothing
Invisible
wrong.
Man movie. That-
I'm never around, but always trying to murder.
yes.
Yeah.
And always watching from the shadows.
I think we might see something in Sakaar. I think we might get a tease of Sakaar to set up a World War Hulk project or something down the line. And that is what
I think
get.
setting up something Hulk would be awesome. Or they're going to set up where She-Hulk's going to be in the future. Kind of like in Shang-Chi, they kind of set up that, the rings now are going to be playing a role moving forward. They might be doing something like that with Jennifer Walters being like, here's where you're going to be fitting moving forward. Maybe she might have a cameo in Secret Invasion, something else that's coming up soon.
Totally.
Maybe she might be needing to represent somebody else. Yeah, I think.
Or a tease for Daredevil. in the
exactly,
future,
or a tease for Daredevil, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jessica, I'm coming back to this question because you asked so nicely. Will we see a resolution to the Hulk Sakaar story, or are they going to save that for a future project? What do you think?
Future project.
Okay, kick that can down the road. We have a lot to do in the next 2 episodes.
little
Two
time.
episodes.
We've got to
Unless the
introduce
last
a
episode's
new
an hour.
villain in Todd or whoever the intelligentsia
Also,
is.
if Todd is still the Hulk Todd, it's like we got to see that.
Hulk.
You're gonna suck
Todd.
the juice out of Todd.
The Incredible
The
Hulk.
Suck
Incredible
the Hulk juice out of him
Ah.
by the end of the episode.
Why am I on
Suck
this
that
episode?
juice, Todd! Hey,
You wanted to switch, Jess. You wanted to switch.
Why don't you guys thank a few super chatters? We got some great super chatters.
yeah, that's.
I would like to thank.
I want to thank Film Juice.
This is an awards speech.
I'd like to
Yes,
thank
let's thank them
Film
like an
Juice.
award sheet.
Please
I want to
watch
thank
my-
Tanya Taylor. Sorry, Jessica. Go ahead.
You're good. I realized ours was the wish my non a happy birthday. It is a lonely bread.
I don't know what that means.
Non the bread,
Is
like
that-
the,
Because
the
someone wanted
bread
their
that you dip
nan.
in curry and stuff. It's pretty
Someone
good.
wanted
Film juice,
yeah.
get out of the chat.
I love you, Film Juice.
Film Juice.
Can't get enough of you.
You're a twisted soul. Mike Dollar sent in way more than $1. Hey, Mike.
Hey.
Well, more like Mikey Dollars.
Tanya Tyler
Heyo.
did say, Jess, Titania, this is her explanation for how Titania busted into the courtroom. Titania was fleeing traffic court and took
I
the
need-
scenic route through Jess's
I
courtroom.
need to, I say this a lot, me and Voss do, without giving the explanation. I need to start correcting myself. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, and I don't believe she had low blood sugar. I think it's something else. And if the writing is just that, then I'm going to be a little irritated, but it feels a little too not enough.
Pitch your theory, though. It's really good.
What was my theory?
Are you off of that theory now? The GLK&H stuff?
Oh, yeah, that she was hired by
Yeah.
Holden Holloway so that she could,
So that
just ruin the court. Yeah, so she could
Jennifer
ruin the
gets
court. saying
fired. She's
Jen
going to
gets
need to be
fired, she
hired
won't
by a
stop.
law firm. She's going to
Yeah.
be desperate. She's now a public figure.
Yeah,
I love
that was
Oh,
my
that's
theory,
great.
and
Hey,
I
Pulling
like
all
that
the
writing.
strings.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Do you know how much it costs to put a chimney on? Put a chimney in these days?
I actually don't know.
It doesn't cost anything. They're on the house. We want to thank our sponsor today, Athletic Greens. I'm a big fan of their product, AG1. As you can
wanna
see,
do
I
a show
housed it. Get all your daily nutrition in one easy and tasty drink. Someone's got to scroll up because I can't do the copy. of
Well,
this.
he walked away. I'm
Our
sorry.
guy, he was so embarrassed by me owning him with that joke.
Okay.
With one delicious scoop of AG1, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, adaptogens to help you start your day right. This special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, and aging. John, why do you want to get a chimney put into your house right now?
Because all the soot's just
Because they're going through the roof. With AG1, you're getting an all-in-one nutritional insurance. It's much cheaper than sourcing all the healthy ingredients yourself. AG1 is a small micro habit with big benefits. It's one thing you can do every single day to take great care of yourself, and for every purchase, they donate to organizations helping kids get nutritious foods. We have food to kids in need, including No Kid Hungry here in the U.S. Hey, John, did you hear about all the Swedish battleships?
I haven't.
Yeah, they're putting barcodes on the front of them so when they come to port, they can Scandinavian. Arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition.
I'm obsessed
It's just
with it.
one scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs. 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/breakroom. Again, that is athleticgreens.com/breakroom to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance, baby. Why did the werewolf leave summer camp early? Because he missed his mummy.
I didn't guess that. I was
That's
going to try to guess that one. I didn't
That's
get
very funny. Ask any 5-year-old. That joke is a hit.
it. It crushed.
I'm working a lot of rooms. I'm working a lot of kindergarten classes now. Those are my only gigs.
Do they tip?
What's that?
Do they tip?
No. No, they just eat paste.
Imagine if JD said, "What's the difference between roast beef and pea soup?" Anyone can roast beef.
Oh my God!
Anyone can pea soup if you drink
If you
enough.
haven't,
Or if you don't drink enough,
I got
soup
it. Then.
gets.
I'm
If
so
you're pretty
late.
dehydrated, that soup gets pretty viscous. Anyway, it's
I
time
saw-
for mandatory fun. What'd you say?
So I was going to say, I saw in the chat, someone, I think it was 680's super chat said, Ali Tam, that's hello in Palau, and the island that I'm from. Ali, Kwangarang Rogui.
Hey!
I see someone
Palau in the chat? No way. There's Palau on the show, Palau in the chat.
love that.
The only 2 of us in the world are here right now.
That's
That's
it?
great. That's
Holy
for
shit.
sure.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Oh, and my mom. Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry,
there you
that's
go.
two.
What a moment!
Your mom is dead. I'm so sorry to tell you.
Oh no!
My
God.
nan,
And
no,
this
my
is the
mom
time we bring.
and my
That's like
nan.
when professional athletes like don't want to hear about a family member passing before
Yeah.
a big game. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, you should be with your family. Don't go play a game of football.
Vanessa Hudgens did that before she did Grease,
Princess
and she
Switch?
sung her heart out.
Really?
She murdered
Manti
that
Te'o went
show.
out when he
She also
thought his
murdered her
girlfriend
dad.
died.
That's right.
He
And
failed
his
big old
grandmother.
time. Oh, and his
Jonathan?
grandmother.
Yeah.
But the grandmother was
Jonathan?
Yeah, the grandmother wasn't
You
actually.
and
Yeah.
Tommy? Oh my god, I can't with you guys.
What?
Nothing, just go. Oh my god.
It's time for mandatory fun.
Hey.
Woo!
Silence.
That's right.
That's how funny.
That's how
Mandatory fun
supportive
is
we
the global phenomenon where I gather my 3 best friends in the whole world.
But they're not here today, so we'll do.
No, my 3 best friends that are here.
Okay.
Tom, you speak for
And
yourself.
are very
I'm sure
real.
Tommy's
You're
best
right.
friend.
I only have a red flag, so this.
Oh, you're
I'll go
playing.
make you one.
That's okay.
You're gonna leave.
I'll just.
Well, we can share.
I'll hold up my athletic greens if that's a green flag for me. All right. We are. It's mandatory fun. Hit the graphic again, you jabroni. Thank you. No.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were playing. I would have found you a green flag.
We are playing a game called Red Flag, Green Flag. I'm going to take us through a few superhero scenarios, and we will debate whether we're going to give them a red flag or a green flag. Time to
so
go through the
excited.
scenarios now. Okay, first scenario. He takes you out to dinner.
Okay.
He pays for everything,
you out to
and then he clones your phone while you are asleep.
Wait, read the beginning.
He takes you out to dinner. He pays for everything, and then he clones your phone while you
Pulling a
sleep.
Josh.
But it's not Josh. This is
This
what
is
this
just
guy
this is
does.
another guy. We don't
Another
know.
Are we gonna
guy.
count to 3?
1, 2, 3.
Because he
sorry.
didn't take a picture of me while I was sleeping. That was the creepy part.
Yeah,
That
but if
was
he
the
cloned
phone.
my phone,
I don't have
I'd
anything
go to
on
jail.
my phone.
I've
seen your phone.
So many nudes on my phone. They're all of me. Some
I've
of them
seen
are
it, yeah.
drawings.
His wallpaper on his
Drawings?
phone. Yeah.
I don't think it's bad, but also it's like
What?
I would take
What?
no. It is bad. It is bad. It is bad.
It's bad.
I've had for me because I'm gonna make him pay for the most expensive dinners and most expensive things.
Oh,
so I'm getting
it's
my
kinda-
money's
It's
worth.
kind of worth it to let him clone your phone just for the
My-
apps. Just
I'm
for
not
the
doing
Angry
anything.
Birds.
I'm not doing anything on my phone.
Hey, as the guy who always
I
pays for the
understand.
dinners, if she wants to pay and give me a full night out, you
kind
can
of
blow my
dinner we
phone.
talking
No
about?
problem.
I'm getting him
and
to
as
buy
the guy
me a
who's
car.
never paid for a dinner, let me tell you, I work on an apps for apps plan. You buy me apps, you can take the apps off my phone. Next scenario.
It's true.
She has an erratic work schedule. She frequently stays out all night, but she's very loyal.
Oh, okay.
Wait, say it one more time.
Wait,
She has an erratic work schedule.
It's a dog?
She frequently stays out all night,
Oh my god, it is.
but she's very loyal.
Oh my god, that is a dog.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Red flags.
Interesting.
I got no problem with
Well,
that.
no,
because
Sometimes
if
you
you're
need a little
loyal-
independence.
Yeah, then there's nothing to be worried
I'm
about. if
talking
they're
about the
loyal.
squirrel from DC's Super Pets. You guys are all bestiality.
I thought you were talking about
Next
Carol Danvers.
scenario.
We did
That
this with
squirrel
the
had a
dog.
beautiful smile. Just
He's
for the
a
record.
combination of AI and synthetic biology, but he has a calm demeanor. However, he's also tough to reason with.
I don't know
1,
yet.
2, 3.
Vision anytime.
Yeah, I mean,
It's white
come
vision,
on.
and he could do anything you want.
Why has he got to be
I
the
get-
white
I
vision?
want him to
Very-
show me
It's hard to
the
reason with.
ship of Theseus.
Yeah.
I get really mad sometimes, and I need someone to be like, Jessica, let's talk it down. And
I
I'm
will
like,
say the vision that we've seen in the MCU has no passion whatsoever. Which
Yeah,
is
except for when he's
strange.
except for at the
haven't seen
very beginning of Infinity War,
when
when-
they're
when
where
they're
he's like, you're not allowed to leave the compound. I made you
Stay
pepper
with
cash.
me.
he bought
No,
her
that's
that
Civil War.
land,
No,
though.
No, it's about when
That
they're in
was
front of
really
the TVs right
sweet.
before he gets stabbed.
Yeah,
and he's
he's
having a
like-
romantic moment.
He's like, stay. Why can't we? We're so
He was suddenly
yeah, it's good. It's good.
Nasonex. I am
Natasha.
a Puss in Boots.
This was supposed to turn me on. It's turned me off.
All right. Next scenario.
My widows.
My widows.
My widows.
My widows. Charlie, get me my widows. We were saying Danny DeVito should have played Dracoff the other day. I banged all my widows.
Off air.
This opportunity.
All right. Next question. Question. He has a crew of minions.
All right.
Who wrote these?
1, 2, 3.
If you wouldn't fuck Gru, you're not a human.
What
Yeah.
that nose do? Am I right?
Yeah.
Like, damn. Like,
What are you doing, Jessica?
Red flag. Why red flag?
If he doesn't have a basement
He's got a heart
full,
of gold.
He's a loving parent.
Enslave these people.
if he doesn't have a basement
No,
full
no.
of minions, I don't want
If
it.
you watch the prequels, they work for him voluntarily. They're not enslaved.
And
That's
also,
right,
I
watch
don't
the
want them
prequels.
all the way up in my business all the time.
They love it.
Bedo.
You ever wanted to get a massage from like a
Banana.
million hands at once?
Yeah.
Just get the minions.
I did that. Million Hand March, they call it.
Oh, it's the whole month of March.
What? Yeah, it's all March.
Just
It's Million
blindfolded
Hands.
with all these hands. Yeah.
And they march all over your body. All right, next question. They have a house, but it's very difficult to access as a civilian.
You get to go down the
As a
chimney.
Summerillion.
Oh, I thought that was one of the things. I was like, what is that? A green
Yeah, that's a
flag?
scenario. They
Well,
have a
it is,
house,
yeah.
but it's
I don't-
very
I don't
difficult
know.
to access as a civilian. 1, 2,
civilian.
3.
Good thing I'm in the armed forces.
Okay?
Don't give me time to think about
Where's
it.
your choice?
I'm not playing anymore. I'm just hosting.
Oh, you gave up?
You can play.
Yeah, no, I settled down with Groot, and we're very happy. So I don't need
Gru.
Groot.
What's the house?
It was Groot?
No,
Is Groot?
no, I settled down with Groot.
Unrelated. Okay.
Unrelated to this.
Groot from Guardians 1, not any of the children.
Yeah, the adult. Yeah,
Just
the
to be clear.
Vin Diesel one. Yep.
Careful.
A house that's hard.
I don't
Why
know.
would you be
Yeah.
careful? I said
How
the
do
one.
we-
I don't know
How
who
do
this
we-
is, but difficult's not impossible, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah. How do we go to the house?
I
Like, how do
didn't
we
think
have?
about it like
How do we
Okay.
Netflix and chill? Well,
Next
Wait,
question.
who was it?
What? Who was that?
I don't know. Tony Stark? They don't have to be someone.
I thought they all were.
These are general relationships.
What? Wait, these are situations that came up on
Bruce
Tinder,
Wayne, it's
and he's
Bruce
trying to get
Wayne.
our advice
My
on how.
relationship is with the house.
He's got a
You gotta climb
wet
through his cave.
that we can
I
hang out
thought
in.
I'll show you a wet cave. All right, next.
I hate this.
They can shapeshift in whatever you want them to be.
Oh, dear baby.
1, 2, 3.
Can't be a red flag.
Boom.
Yeah, but they're
Guaranteed
real
different.
ugly in real life. It's the guy
They
from.
can
It's the guy
shapeshift.
from.
The Boys?
From the boys.
Like,
Doppelganger?
Hold on.
No!
But like, what?
This
what
feels
does that even
different.
mean? Is Doppelganger like on Compound V or something?
No, he just
I
has
never seen this
powers.
show.
Oh, no, he's just this. Really,
How can you be ugly in real life if you're a shapeshifter? If you're in real life, you're just whoever
just
you.
the
Well,
skin
no
is
offense to
white?
the actor who plays
Yeah, right,
Doppelganger.
right.
I think they probably purposely make him look as bad as
Yeah,
possible. But
exactly.
he kind of looks like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. If you watch that show ever,
I love Carl.
he doesn't talk like him. He's just like a balding, overweight man. You know
Okay,
what?
so
Speaking
they
of balding,
cast me.
overweight.
I thought you
I
were going
was
to
like,
take off your hair.
No, we got the balding over here. But no, the thing
I
is,
ain't
the
throwing
other
stones
benefit.
in my glass
no, the
kitchen.
green flag is because then he could turn into like me and just like Homelander does for himself.
What the fuck, Tom?
You gotta watch
I
the show.
date people
It's great.
based
Your
off of their
your
their
first want
personality.
from a Transformer person that you're dating is for them to turn into you.
Can I have that?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
insanity.
Hey, if you don't love yourself, how can other people love you?
Yeah.
Love you first.
You love
Come on,
yourself in
John.
private, not with someone else.
But that's the thing. It's
and
in private
honestly,
with someone else.
if you like the way you look that much, then baby, you should go and love yourself.
I
All right.
love me.
That's it?
Next one.
Oh, okay.
They have at least 3 personalities, but they are extremely attractive.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I've already dated
That's
that
a
person.
huge red flag.
Right.
Looks aren't
that
everything,
person.
folks.
Huge
Looks aren't
red
everything.
flag. Trust me, I've dated some
Wait, Griff,
babes.
you gotta agree. I saw a green flag over there.
Yeah, why are you
Rewind the
green?
tape,
Why are you
rewind the-
green?
Why are you green? You gotta explain that.
Okay, well, first off, I'm assuming this is Moon Knight, who is fine. And also, I feel like I can help.
Oh
You just want to help unwrap all those mummy wrappings?
I
Gosh.
just feel like
God. Green
whenever
flags
he
in the chat.
needs
That's
me,
actually-
I'm always available.
It's actually the many different iterations of C-3PO after having its memory wiped.
You know what?
The red
I
after-
didn't
after
know
getting
that
shift
was that.
programming.
Exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. It's Moon Knight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Finally, our final question.
Are you gonna eat it?
Ah.
Damn.
Ooh,
That was a good one.
damn.
He can shrink down to a tiny size or grow to a huge size. 1, 2, 3.
You'll always steal
Also,
from
watch
me.
The Boys.
Here's the problem. No.
What, you
absolutely
want
not.
it?
talking about
So
that.
you
Absolutely not.
want it?
It's not talking about Termite.
Have a little bit more control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can a pin particle give you like a really specific size?
Well, if we saw when the belt was broken in Ant-Man and the Wasp, he did go to some medium to some semi-medium, so I'm sure you could set the dial.
Damn.
So he can go
Chat,
semi?
Chat, you are coming for me. Chat said, "What if Moon Knight didn't look like Oscar Isaac, Jessica?"
That's not the question, Lillian.
The problem is
damn.
he does, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
Horses and trains in the chat, please. Bring us home.
We're gonna rail the
I'm
horse.
disgusted.
That was fun.
disgusted.
I love red flag, green flag.
He's great.
You love it? Horse rails. Hey, thank you to Nerdy by Nature
right.
for sending us a super chat that says "I love you."
Aw,
3,000.
Nerdy by nature. You down with OPP? Other
Yeah, you know
people's
us.
postures.
Juice. On the Hollywood,
Other
Jay
people's
Master,
pumpkins.
Jay Master sent in a $10 super chat saying on the Hollywood Reporter article reporting the Blade director has stepped away. They do say that Bo DeMeo is rewriting the script. Who wrote the Moon Knight script? He's also the head writer on both season 1 and season 2 of X-Men '97.
That's exciting.
He's a good friend of a friend. Maybe we'll have him on the show one day.
Wow,
But
Nate.
he's not
Hey.
writing
If we can get Bo and Cinco on the show, I'll go nuts.
Okay, it's really Cinco de Mayo.
Can we get some drinks and tacos?
Yeah.
Here for the
Of course
cookie,
it's
sent in
on
a super chat that said that segment should be called the Break Rumor Mill, which is a great name.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll do the. You want me to crown you?
Break Rumor Mill is fantastic.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, you should have called it the break room.
Okay. Well, I didn't have a lot of time today to come up with catchy titles.
You did a great
job.
job. You did a great job.
Corey Candrill sent in a super chat that said, "Wait, did John just Freaky Friday and switch?" Tom and I have always been switched. This was just a correction.
Switched at birth.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Great
show on,
the
Freeform.
MJ2997 said Quizmaster needs a graphic first. We want to get Quizmaster back on the show, but again, unfortunately, she is in
She's at
Guantanamo
Gitmo
Bay.
right now, yeah.
Wow, look at that. The truth revealed. Let's see. We also had Mikey Cheers saying,
Cheers.
"Is Helen Cho Amadeus's mom?" I don't get it.
Amadeus Cho.
I think so, or is it his aunt? But
Oh,
I think
that's
they're
right.
related.
Not all Chos are related.
Not all
okay?
Chos.
There's
Hashtag.
nachos.
We got Corey Candrill again putting in a pumpkin sucking lips emoji in the super chat.
There we go.
And saying, "Trash bag, I need more Quizmaster f-bombs now." She's. you're gonna have
Quizmaster
to-
did get us fined $250,000 yesterday.
You guys want me to curse? I can curse. No, I'm not good at cursing.
Hey, the next time we're gonna be here, it's gonna be October. It's gonna be spooky as hell. We're gonna try to do a lot of fun stuff for Halloween. But that's our show for this
That's it?
day.
That's it.
That's our show for this week.
Wow, time flies when
Have
you're
a
having fun.
fucking awesome weekend and a
Have
first
fun,
couple
right.
days of
Film
October.
Juice, I see your joke, but I just can't keep up his armies up his sleeveys. Okay, that's better than the one.
We've all heard that one though.
That's a good joke, Film Juice.
No, we've all
How
heard
do you
it.
get a tissue to dance? Put a little boogie in it.
Hey.
Ooh.
I knew that one.
We're going to be boogieing all
You
day
steal your
long off
jokes.
camera. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.